no, humans are not being abducted by aliens. I've worked with some people in Alaska who had worked with other people, hypnosis and life regression and all of these things to come up with these elaborate stories as to how they were abducted and who abducted them and the various story that was elaborated on. I find it interesting that before these abductions of UFO and alien beings, these same types of scenarios were referred to in military terms during World War I and even during the Civil War as something totally different because we didn't have access to aliens or abductions, yet these people felt they left their bodies and they did experience different things and went on journeys and saw things, which is a near-death experience. So I just don't buy into the abduction of the people I work with, which were several dozen that had worked with others before of some notoriety in Alaska. I had no notoriety, but because I wasn't documented, but I did talk to some of these same people, and it came down to 100% of the time that they were sexually abused, and it was so recessed that they added the whole alien abduction thing because they couldn't come to terms with the ones who actually had perpetrated them sexually. So it's interesting that all their sexual abduction dreams are all for the basis of getting their DNA because they're told the race that abducted them is dying. So my question to these individuals were, okay, well, if that's true and they have the ability to abduct you or anyone at a whim without you even knowing it, uh, and they're doing it because they need DNA to help their race, why you? Why not the most intelligent, the most physically fit, the seemingly most beautiful? Why wouldn't they abduct these if they can do it at will? Why would they not abduct these for the DNA? Well, why you? Out in the middle of nowhere. Do you really see the logic on why they would choose you? And that pretty much will upset them. And then they come to realization after a while that, wow, this is all just make believe, isn't it? I said, yeah, it pretty much is.